Every day, you face moments that demand your attention. In a world filled with distractions, the Stoic principle of focus becomes essential. As Epictetus wisely said, it's not what happens to you, but how you react to it. This principle teaches you that your power lies not in controlling the chaos around you, but in directing your response to it. Imagine you're sitting at your desk. The noise of colleagues' chatter fills the air. Your emails queue up like an unending wave, each ping demanding your immediate attention. You can feel your focus waning, frustration creeping in. Instead of tackling your tasks, you scroll through social media, losing precious time. This distraction doesn't just rob your productivity, but it also undermines your sense of control over your life. How often do you surrender to distractions instead of embracing focus? What would happen if you directed your energy toward the task at hand, leaving behind the allure of momentary escapes? Recognizing these distractions is the first step to reclaiming your time. Now, think about that sinking feeling when you realize the hours have slipped away. You may feel overwhelmed, as if you've lost control. The Stoics remind you that the way you react defines your experience. Instead of spiraling into frustration, take a deep breath. Ground yourself in the present. What can you focus on right now that brings you closer to your goals? As you navigate your day, practice honing in on your tasks. Imagine feeling every productive moment, the satisfaction that comes from completing a meaningful project. By redirecting your attention to what truly matters, each step becomes a choice. Pause and reflect. Are you embodying the Stoic mindset in your daily actions, or are distractions dragging you away from your true potential? In the next 24 hours, challenge yourself to minimize distractions. Create a dedicated time block for your most important tasks. Silence notifications, close unrelated tabs, and breathe through the urge to react. This exercise will sharpen your focus and help you regain control, allowing you to experience true satisfaction in your efforts. Before diving deeper into this Stoic practice, let's ensure you won't miss out on any vital insights. Many subscribers report that YouTube sometimes unsubscribes them unexpectedly. So, take a moment to check the red button below and ensure you're still subscribed to the channel. Don't miss any upcoming lessons that can enhance your journey. Since you're here, hit that like button. It greatly helps the channel find more people like you. And I'd love to hear from you. Comment below and tell me, which city are you watching from? Your presence is valued in this community, and your engagement makes a real difference. When you commit to focusing, you step into a powerful space. It's like clearing the fog from a busy street, making it easier to see your path forward. But there's an underlying truth to uncover: the inevitable presence of resistance. This isn't just the noise around you. It's often rooted deep within. Think about those moments when you hesitate to start a task. You've set out to work, but instead you linger on trivial matters. That internal pushback can feel overwhelming. Why is it that even when we know what we ought to do, we find ourselves stuck? The Stoics had a name for this. It's what they called the prohieresis, or moral choice. It refers to the ability to make decisions aligned with our highest values. It's a choice that often feels overshadowed by fear or doubt. Picture yourself after a long day, the weight of unfinished tasks pressing down on your shoulders. You might ask, "What's holding me back?" A familiar voice in your mind might say, "I'll start tomorrow," or "I need perfect conditions." This is resistance, quietly whispering excuses. Freedom is the only worthy goal in life. How often do you take that freedom for granted? The true freedom lies in your ability to choose where to focus your attention, regardless of external chaos. When you let resistance dictate your actions, you're giving up that freedom. Pause for a moment. Tune into that inner dialogue. What would it feel like to silence those excuses? To choose to act, even when it's hard? Imagine the satisfaction of crossing off tasks that previously seemed insurmountable. Feel that shift within yourself. Now, let's bring this to your daily life. Each morning, wake up and acknowledge the choice laid out before you. Are you going to let distractions pull you away from your goals? Or will you embrace the discomfort of getting started, knowing that it's the path to growth? Consider this. What small action can you take today that aligns with what truly matters? It can be as simple as writing one sentence for a project, making one phone call, or setting a timer to work uninterrupted for just 10 minutes. Each conscious choice builds momentum. Reflect on your week. When did you let distractions steer you off course? What did that feel like? Then ask yourself, what would it mean to reclaim that time and energy? The answers might surprise you. In the midst of this journey, remember that mastery over focus doesn't come overnight. It's a practice, a habit you cultivate every day. Begin to notice the small victories. Celebrate completing one task by simply acknowledging it. I did that. Let the glow of accomplishment light your way forward. In this next chapter of your journey, guard yourself against resistance. By facing it head-on, you'll discover that the capacity to focus lies within you. Keep asking yourself, what choices are you making? Are they leading you closer to the life you desire? Each moment is an invitation to take control, to steer your focus back where it belongs. As you progress, remember this: with every choice, you hold the reins. How will you guide your thoughts and actions today? As you dive deeper into your journey of focus, let's explore a powerful ally that often goes unnoticed: your environment. The surroundings you choose can either enhance your focus or hinder it. Think of your workspace. Is it tidy or cluttered? Is it a space that inspires you or drains your energy? Imagine walking into a clean, organized room. The bright light streams in and everything is in its place. That environment invites you to settle in and get to work. Now, picture the opposite: a messy desk, papers piled high, and distractions everywhere. It's hard to concentrate when chaos surrounds you. Your environment speaks volumes about your state of mind. Begin by taking a few minutes to assess your surroundings. What changes can you make today? Maybe it's as simple as clearing off your desk. Remove unnecessary items and create a dedicated space for what truly matters. A clear view can lead to a clear mind. Next, let's talk about the people you choose to surround yourself with. The energy of those around you can influence your own. Are you spending time with those who uplift you, encouraging your focus? Or are some relationships draining your energy? Connect with people who inspire you, Engage in conversations that stimulate your mind and propel you towards your goals. Consider setting boundaries. This doesn't mean shutting people out, but rather prioritizing your time and energy. Let your friends and family know when you're in a focus mode. Share your goals with them. You may be surprised how supportive they can be. Now, shift your attention to the digital world. How often do you find yourself scrolling aimlessly on your phone or checking notifications? Each ping pulls you away from what's important. Start taking small steps to create a healthier relationship with technology. Try designating specific times to check your phone, rather than letting it dictate your focus. Think about setting Do Not Disturb hours. Just like you deserve peace in your physical space, you deserve it digitally too. Let others know you're focusing and put your device on silent. Each time you resist the urge to check your phone, you're training your mind to stay on track. As you make these adjustments, remember to celebrate your progress. Each time you notice distractions and make a choice to refocus, acknowledge it. I chose to stay focused. I did that. These small victories build momentum. They show you that focusing is a skill you can develop over time. Let's also address the importance of breaks. It might seem counterintuitive, but taking short breaks can actually enhance your focus. After working on a task for a while, step away. Go for a quick walk or stretch. These moments refresh your mind and can lead to greater clarity. You'll return renewed, ready to tackle what's next. In this chapter of focus, keep asking yourself, what can I change in my environment to support my goals? How can I protect my focus from distractions, both physical and digital? Each question you ponder is a step towards reclaiming control over your life. You're building a toolkit for focus, and each tool matters. As you embrace these changes, reflect on this. How will the strength of your environment guide your choices today? Remember, every moment is a chance to enhance your focus. What steps will you take? Next, keep moving forward. You have the power to shape your journey. As you continue your journey towards focus, let's dive into another crucial aspect. Your mindset. Your thoughts play a powerful role in how you approach distractions. The way you talk to yourself can either build you up or pull you down. Start by being aware of your inner voice. What does it say when you face a tough task? Does it encourage you or fill you with doubt? The Stoics believed in the power of rational thought. They taught that your thoughts shape your reality. If you view a challenge as overwhelming, it will feel heavy. But if you see it as an opportunity for growth, it becomes lighter. Imagine waking up each day ready to tackle whatever comes your way. You can choose how to interpret your obstacles. Instead of saying, "I can't do this," shift your mindset to, "I can learn from this." Each challenge becomes a stepping stone rather than a stumbling block. This doesn't mean you'll never feel overwhelmed. It's perfectly normal. The key is to notice when those feelings arise and redirect your thoughts. Think of it like hitting a speed bump on a road. You can either let it throw you off course or adjust and keep driving. Next, let's dig into the idea of progress versus perfection. Many people hesitate to start a task because they fear it won't be perfect. But here's the truth. Perfection is an illusion. Progress is what counts. Celebrate the small wins. Finish the first draft of a report? Great. That's progress. Accomplished a task you'd been putting off? Pat yourself on the back. Recognizing these moments keeps your momentum going. You might also feel the pressure to meet others' expectations. Remember, you are on your unique journey. Focus on your own goals and let go of the comparison. Each step you take is valid, no matter how small. Consider setting realistic goals for yourself. Break larger projects into bite-sized pieces. Instead of saying, "I need to write a book," aim for, "I will write 1 page." It's much easier to focus when you have small, manageable tasks. They build up over time, creating a sense of achievement. Let's also talk about routines. How you start and end your day matters. Routines can anchor you, providing a sense of structure. In the morning, dedicate a few minutes to plan your day. What do you want to achieve? What will keep you focused? Having clarity will help you stay on track. In the evening, reflect on your day. What went well? What could you improve? This practice not only builds your self-awareness, but also prepares you for tomorrow. You begin to understand your patterns, which can help you adjust your approach as needed. As you embrace this focus mindset, remember, each moment is a choice. You can choose to be distracted or to concentrate on what matters. The right mindset will guide you. Keep asking yourself how you can reframe your thoughts. In this chapter of your journey, acknowledge the power of mindset. It shapes your perception and your actions. When you master your thoughts, you ignite your focus. Keep moving forward and remember, the choice is always yours. What will you choose today? Your path to growth is waiting for you. As you continue to embrace the Stoic mindset, let's take a moment to talk about the power of resilience. Life is full of ups and downs. Sometimes, things don't go as planned. How you respond to these challenges is what truly matters. Picture a time when you faced a setback. Maybe it was a project that didn't go well, or perhaps a goal that fell through. It's easy to feel defeated in those moments. But remember, setbacks are part of the journey. They can teach you valuable lessons if you're willing to reflect on them. Think of resilience as a muscle. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. When you encounter obstacles, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Instead of dwelling on what went wrong, consider how you can adapt and move forward. This shift in perspective is a hallmark of the Stoic approach. Imagine waking up after a tough day. You feel the weight of disappointment, but remind yourself of your power to choose your response. Instead of just feeling sad, focus on what you can do differently next time. This simple act of reframing can lighten your emotional load and help you grow. Now, let's connect resilience to your daily life. Every small challenge you face is an opportunity to practice. Perhaps you're working on a task and find it harder than expected. In that moment, remind yourself that every effort counts. Break it down into smaller steps. Celebrate each little victory along the way. In the spirit of Stoicism, it's also important to accept what you cannot control. There will always be external factors outside your influence. Rather than wasting energy on things you can't change, focus on what you can. This acceptance frees you to direct your energy toward your actions and decisions. Think about the last time you felt overwhelmed by something beyond your control. Did you spend hours worrying about it? Now, consider how different it would feel to let it go. By shifting your focus back to your choices, you regain your sense of agency. You're in charge of how you move forward. Let's also talk about community. Surrounding yourself with supportive people can help you build resilience. Engage with those who lift you up and challenge you to grow. Share your experiences and lessons learned with friends or mentors. Their perspectives might offer insights you hadn't considered. On the flip side, take a moment to evaluate any negative influences in your life. It's okay to set boundaries. You deserve to nourish your mind and spirit with positivity. As you strive toward your goals, keep resilience at the forefront of your mind. Each challenge shapes who you are becoming. Embrace the journey, warts and all. Remember, you don't have to get it perfect. Just keep moving forward. In the next chapter, we'll explore how gratitude can enhance your focus and resilience. It's a powerful tool that can shift your perspective and boost your motivation. Until then, keep reflecting on your choices. Each decision shapes your path. What will you choose today? Your journey of growth continues, and the best is yet to come. As the days turned into weeks, a profound transformation set in. The lessons of focus, resilience, and the Stoic mindset began to take root in his daily life. It wasn't always easy. Each morning presented a new challenge, but he embraced it. The drive to stay disciplined pushed him forward. One rainy afternoon, an unexpected hurdle arrived. He faced a crucial deadline for a project he had poured his heart into. As the clock ticked, anxiety clawed at his thoughts. Memories of distractions flooded back: social media, idle chats, and self-doubt. It was a familiar struggle, a reminder of the old him. For a moment, he felt the weight of defeat creeping in. But then he remembered the teachings of the Stoics. Focus on what you can control, he told himself. With a deep breath, he set aside the nagging doubts and turned towards his task. The keyboard felt familiar under his fingers as he started typing. Words flowed, ideas blossomed. He felt a surge of clarity. The fog that once clouded his mind dissipated. Hours passed, and the storm outside raged on. Yet, inside, a different tempest stirred. He fought against the urge to check his phone, to scroll mindlessly through notifications. He knew distractions were temptations, diverting him from his purpose. Just 10 more minutes, he whispered. And then he pushed through to the next milestone, and then the next. As he culminated the work, a sense of achievement washed over him. This wasn't just about finishing a project. It was about conquering the resistance that had so often held him back. He realized that every small victory was a testament to his progress. Each moment spent in focus added to his resilience. At that defining moment, he glanced around his workspace. The organized space, the absence of distractions, it all contributed to his triumph. The environment he nurtured played a vital role in shaping his mindset. It wasn't merely about the tasks. It was about crafting a sanctuary that fostered growth. Later that evening, he reflected on his day. Gratitude surged within him. He wrote down his thoughts, celebrating the progress made and the battles won. A familiar voice in his head echoed the Stoic wisdom. These challenges shape who you are. And how true it felt. In the days that followed, he engaged more deeply with his community. Sharing lessons learned and encouraging others became a priority. He understood resilience wasn't just personal. It grew in collective experiences. By uplifting others, he fortified his own strength. They were all navigating similar struggles, and together, they found clarity and motivation. The digital world also saw changes. The endless scroll faded into controlled, timed sessions. He learned to appreciate the power of silence and concentration. Notifications turned into reminders for moments of deep work rather than interruptions. His relationship with technology shifted, becoming a tool for empowerment, not distraction. As the season changed, so did he. He found himself not just reacting to life's demands, but actively shaping his days. The Stoic principles transitioned from abstract concepts to lived realities. When faced with challenges, he could pause, acknowledge his feelings, and choose his response. Control was no longer a distant goal. It was a daily practice. One day, he felt the anxieties of life tugging at him again. Yet instead of spiraling, he smiled. He embraced the discomfort, the uncertainty. It reminded him of his journey. "What will I choose today?" he asked himself. Every moment was an opportunity to refocus, to steer his life in the direction he desired. In the closing days of the year, he organized a gathering, inviting friends and mentors who inspired him. They shared not just successes, but also moments of struggle. Laughter filled the room, blended with reflections and insights. Through shared wisdom, they elevated one another. As he looked around, gratitude enveloped him once more. It wasn't just about personal growth. It was about the connections formed and the journey shared. He had come a long way from surrendering to distractions. Now, he was a force of focus amidst the chaos. In the end, he recognized the ongoing journey ahead. Each day they bring its own set of challenges and distractions. But equipped with the Stoic mindset, the support of a strong community, and a renewed perspective on resilience, he was ready. The path to serenity was clear, and he would continue to walk it, step by mindful step. Do you want to keep advancing on the path to serenity? Subscribe now to the channel to receive the next Stoic reflections firsthand. Click like if this content helped you grow. In the comments, share the biggest insight you took away. Your experience may inspire other seekers. And don't hoard wisdom. Send this video to at least 3 friends who need inner balance.